Hey guys, what's going on? I'm joined here with Vonky. This is Angry Larry, and sorry about the quick start. But I was, as you can see, I was in a race myself. I had to quit out of it. But here's the main attraction, Vonky. It's BuzzThunder versus digshake.
That's right, number 1 versus number 10. Although numbers don't say much nowadays because people are getting better and better at this game and races keep getting closer and closer.
Absolutely. Let's see if I can get some game audio here. And let me know how the levels are between us. What did we find first? We find Jump Cave. So we've seen the back part of Jump Cave for both runners.
A little backstory on digshake. Digshake is the developer of this Zelda 2 randomizer, so in terms of knowledge, he is just number 1. I don't know much about BuzzThunder, though. I have never raced him or seen him play.
What is there to know about BuzzThunder? He is a student of the game. He plays this pretty much one run every night, and he gets really involved in it. We see the town of Mido. If we have Jump or Fairy, we can cast it to get down stab, and if we have the Medicine Water of Life, we can get a spell.
I am very glad you know the palace names because the town's names because I just use them White Town and stuff.
And we see Palace 2 already. Okay,
Yeah, it is too, because I gotta switch my mind. Palaces are not shuffled on the continents in these seats.
Yes.
And digshake finds the boots.
Boots in Heart Container Cave, I believe that is.
Yes. And
So,
BuzzThunder is in Medicine Cave, so they're
yes.
gonna find 2 items.
See if
Alright,
Dig...
let's see what BuzzThunder is gonna find.
Dig finds the
Digshake
first
finds
entrance to Death Mountain.
Take a quick peek in the cave there, see if this cave he wants. And it's not, and he's out of there.
Yeah, no use spending
Sensible
time.
choice.
No use spending time in there unless you really think you have to be in there.
Yeah, it's usually one of the last resorts you take, Death Mountain.
Only exception is if you wake up to an early hammer cave or spectacle rock and you find the hammer, you bang back in there and do it. I didn't see what cave that was that Dig went in. Probably Candle Cave or the other cave.
In Heart Container 1 spot, digshake finds a magic container.
Finally find the item in Medicine Cave, and it's the raft. So we'll mark that for BuzzThunder.
We'll see what he does. If he finds the raft location, if he goes exploring on the eastern continent or stays on the western for a while.
No, the way Dig, and there's a boulder blocking a cave, and we've already seen P-Bag Cave, so that's blocking either Trophy or Magic Container Cave. There is an item locked behind a hammer on the overworld.
So, what are your predictions for this seed?
I think it's going to be very close. I mean, Digshake is a machine. He can roll through everything.
Yeah, but machines so often break down.
They do, but for BuzzThunder to really win here, he has to not take as much time leveling after or before placing the gem after beating a boss. He's got to take what he has and moves on, because Digshake certainly is.
Yeah, digshake doesn't really care about his levels because he's pretty comfortable fighting T-Bird with any sort of level.
Yes, I'm just updating one thing. We are in Saria on BuzzThunder's side. He's got to take the mirror and go trade it in. He'll get our first spell of the game here.
So what are your bets? What spell is it going to be? I'm thinking fire.
Probably Jump or Fairy.
I'm thinking fire, especially for you.
Fire is always in Thirsty Bro Town. And there's Fairy.
It's fairy indeed. So my prediction for this game, I'm thinking a boot block for a palace which contains the hammer, which leads you to the flute, which leads you to a tile where you can get the glove. That's my prediction.
I'd like to see a situation where seven magic containers led to the.
Oh, digshake is finding a very horrible encounter.
7 magic containers for the hammer that leads to the glove would be nice. There is Trophy Cave for Buzz. It is the flute.
And it's the flute.
And that means that that boulder is blocking Magic Container Cave.
Digshake's not happy with that encounter.
No, it's one of the unfortunate side effects of the randomizer is that that encounter with all the worms counts as large enemies, so they can all transform into Dairas and Moblins and such.
I did not see if digshake killed any.
I don't know. He's 97 to 110 with attack 2, life 2, so it's possible. Buzz is 1, 2, 3 right now. He finds Raru. We're going to get another spell.
Digshake, meanwhile, finding Fairy as well. 68, so that means Digshake can cast Fairy once.
He can. He got the magic container out of the grass tile, so.
Well, I don't think BuzzThunder can. We can find out now.
I don't know.
He has an extra magic level, so nope, he cannot.
But that is life.
Digshake finding Trophy Cave.
So Dig will get the flute here. Buzz is going to continue the exploration of the overworld. We've only seen Palace 2 so far. We've seen Mido, but we have not seen Rudo.
In terms of items, it's yeah, they're pretty even. Digshake might have the advantage with with having the boots, but we'll see.
Buzz
Maybe
does
they're
have
not
the raft,
required.
and if Digshake totally lost that cave on the overworld and doesn't double back to recognize he missed it, that could be a problem. Because he's already past that part where BuzzThunder found it.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, because he's right close behind. Everything BuzzThunder does, Digshake does shortly after, but except for neither one of them went to the other's cave, Heart Container Cave or Medicine Cave, to get the other item. It is possible I missed it because I was still setting up the tracker and all that, but somebody would have told me by now, I'm sure.
I don't think Digshake found it.
Yeah, and Buzz never found the boots yet either.
But they were both exactly the same time in different caves, so.
You'll see both of these people, both these runners doing things that other runners may not. That includes going into every encounter square, every special encounter square. Racking up the P-bags. Both these runners like to grab the P-bags, easy leveling, and especially if they have the raft and downstab, going over to the eastern continent and just racking up the P-bags there until they don't matter anymore. And there's Rudo, so that's the last of our towns.
BuzzThunder is finding Martintown.
It's the last of our towns to find.
I am really confused, by the way, just to state the obvious and stay at Martin, because we are racing a bunch of different flags recently, and I really have to get my mindset back to tournament flags.
BuzzThunder's going to do a little science on this red Iron Knuckle here in Palace 3. 150, second most XP he can be. I think Buzz is going to grind for attack 3 at least here, knowing he's going to get 150 per.
Thinking Magic.
Yeah, maybe Magic, because he did pull up the menu, but we'll see.
Yeah, and he can't cost Fairy, so I bet he's calculating how much he needs for Fairy, so. And maybe Magic 3 is very effective. We'll find out right now.
Nope, 68. So interesting, if he goes to Magic 4, he might upset the balance of his leveling even further. Trying to take attack at every gem, because taking Magic 4, Magic 5 might be worth quite a bit. Whereas just finding a magic container right now will enable him to cast it. We'll see which direction he takes, what's the first of the scenarios to show up.
Meanwhile, he's also finding Death Mountain, takes a quick peek like Digshake, and decides, nope, not yet.
No, and he's going to grab that 200-point P-bag right in that the swamp. Dig uses the first of his up A's.
And
each runner only gets 2 per game. Well, that's not true, but that should be true.
He's looking quite confused, because we can see what he's doing on his webcam, and you guys can't. He's looking quite confused.
Well, he did totally miss Medicine Cave.
He found Heart Container 2 cave.
That's the other entrance to Death Mountain. Yeah, BuzzThunder is in Heart Container Cave. So they both are in the caves that they didn't find in the beginning of the game. So Dig will get the raft, and BuzzThunder will get the boots. Game over is permitted.
Dead even, with a slightly for BuzzThunder, because he has life 3.
And Magic 3. So he's got the level lead, and they both have the identical stuff. He also has the life spell. I don't know if Digshake picked that up too, I believe. So let me mark that. He was in that town. And,
Don't forget, BuzzThunder might not be too comfortable with fighting Thunderbirds, so he might need better level management.
No, BuzzThunder is very good. BuzzThunder is very good at the game. He can handle Thunderbird without getting hit most of the time. Where's the raft?
Remember, it's a short Grand Palace without mixed, large, and small, so overall the palaces ain't too difficult. So if you're comfortable with killing stuff and surviving stuff, leveling might not be an issue in these tournament flags.
It all depends on how quick you find the boss. If you find the boss very quick, then you're not in a position to take the next attack level. So what do you do thereafter?
That's true. But considering the enemies are not mixed, and you probably don't want to kill too much stuff in the Grand Palace, I would often favor for life levels instead of attack.
Right. Normally, attack 7, attack 8, I see most people doing on tournaments, especially if they find favorable P-bags to get themselves early attack 4 or early attack 5, then it's take attack 8 and your last 2 gems, or at least your last gem. You just
even without the proper management, you can probably get to life 8 and attack 6, which is more than enough for the Grand Palace.
There's Buzz. He's going to find the magic container now. Now he can cast Fairy, and the use of Fairy early in this game, you can see on Digshake's side of the screen. He just got downstabbed because he had Fairy. So they're doing, Vanki, they're doing what I call like the DNX Helix model right now. They're kind of both going in different directions, but kind of finding the same things and kind of like interweaving what one missed, one gets, and then the vice versa. And it's totally even at this point. I want to see the first person to cross over to the Eastern Continent. Neither player has seen Palace 1 yet. We see it on Digshake's screen.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
And remember, Palace 1 is usually 100% certainty to finish. Palace contain extra keys, and one isn't too big.
No,
and the only problem you can face in Palace 1 is if you go down the elevator and you have a right possibility only. Then you might be key blocked, otherwise you can pretty much finish Palace 1 without any problems.
Yeah, there are situations where you could be sandwiched in between key doors.
Yeah.
But it's the first place you want to look for the glove, and they have Fairy, so they can handle the key block anyway.
And extra keys are always useful.
Yeah. Always. BuzzThunder is gonna take a shot here in Death Mountain.
This could be a game changer. Should the glove be in here, I am very certain Digshake is not gonna explore Death Mountain until the very last option.
No. How quick can you find it, and how much trouble do you have getting there? And what can you do before your opponent, if it is the glove, what can you do before your opponent realizes he has to go back and get the glove? As well.
Basically, that's all you always do, find the glove. I mean, the honeycomb rooms is a certainty in the Grand Palace, so you always need the glove. You can do without, you can gamble, but...
There was one race this tournament where a glove was not required at all. But both runners had it. Both runners had it, but it was not required at all, or at least the Grand Palace wasn't.
BuzzThunder finding his way to Spectacle Rock, so should he find the hammer, he knows where to go to get Spectacle Rock.
Yep. He just has to get to any cave that leads to the coast, and with the boots he can walk to that spot. So, BuzzThunder is the type of player to not really explore Death Mountain unless he is required to, or unless he has the boots. And we see where the hammer is.
Digshake finds the hammer.
Yeah, Buzz gives up in Death Mountain, doesn't want to take too much time.
So, should the glove be behind the hammer block, then...
Well, let's remember, Magic Container Cave is boulder blocked.
Yeah,
and you have Spectacle Rock, so there's 2 items to be found for the hammer. The hammer is not useful to use in the navigation of the overworld, because we found every palace, because we found every town, and because the rock is on the edge of a road. And there's nothing to pass through.
So, what's your opinion now? Who's in the leads? With knowing where the hammer is and where Spectacle Rock is.
I mean, it's obvious that Digshake is in the lead just based on items alone, but it's still really too close to call. Make the wrong turn in 5, make the wrong turn in 6.
Yeah.
You know.
Or the Grand Palace, Larry.
Or the Grand Palace. Absolutely.
Although that's a small chance. It's shortened Grand Palace.
It has
1 or 2 small loops.
DH versus Jackamus, it was certainly a factor, and we have the Horsehead fight, so Digshake will take down the weakened Horsehead and place the gem for attack 3. And take the gem lead 1-0. And there we go. See if he stabs the wall after he places the gem. It's now a dig shake staple.
Question from the chat. Are magic costs randomized?
Yes, they can cost anywhere between plus or minus 50% of what they cost in the original game per level. If they randomize to the next level as being more costly than the previous level, then the cost stays the same. But plus or minus 50% on the normal costs.
And the life effectiveness and attack effectiveness is not affected. That's just the same.
Yes. BuzzThunder gets down stab up A's, and he's going to continue on his pursuit. Remember, he doesn't know where Palace 1 is. But he's certainly going to find it, or he's going to be the first over to the east.
Yes, he's going to do it.
Again, early P-bags. You're going to watch him duck into every single thing that possibly has a P-bag, with the exception of caves. And, almost had a cave required situation.
He can get around.
He's going to check if that's the water tile, I bet.
I don't think so. I think it's if the water tile is always isolated.
Right. It's not the water tile, but he checks to see if it's the water tile.
Or he just tries to skip encounters, remember, because in forest encounters the enemy spawn right on top of you.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna find out very soon what's on the desert tile.
I didn't see what was in Magic Container Cave, guys.
Me neither. What did digshake get?
It wasn't a magic or a heart container, that's for sure. I was looking at the Eastern Overworld.
Yeah, me too. So what did digshake find?
It must be the glove, because he's going into 2. Oh, the kid? Okay, thank you. So, kid, that leaves the trophy on Death Mountain.
Yep.
So digshake gets the kid. Thank you very much.
So there is a possibility of a Martin seed. Trophy for Thunder. Speaking of Martin, where is the guy?
I don't know, I think it's like 3 a.m. in his country. On this planet.
At the same time as on this planet.
Water tile. We got a little bit of an item here to find.
What's it gonna be? It's a heart container.
Okay, not entirely useless, but not what he wanted to see. Dig is going to go see what the item is in 2. So this is kind of like what I like to do, and I don't know if Dig necessarily does it all the time, especially since he has the raft. It's odd for me to see him not go to the Eastern Continent, but he does find the item room, so let's see what it is.
Is it?
Oh,
it's the candle.
And he can't even pick it up because he's a fairy, and I've had that happen so many times before. So, candle bag in Palace 2. That's what I like to do. Palace 1, no glove. Palace 2, no glove. I have the raft. Let's go to the Eastern Continent, find the desert tile, find the water tile, stuff like that.
He doesn't look too happy with that feedback.
No, it's not what he wanted to see. And he doesn't up A, but he's going to look instead for Helmet Head to see if he can just get rid of this palace and never come back. BuzzThunder finds Nabaru.
With the Thirsty Broad.
Grab the water, give it to the lady, and get a spell here. Our first spell on the Eastern Continent. Is that Helmet Head? That is not Helmet Head.
You said it was fire, so we'll see.
It's always fire. She's guaranteed to give you fire if you don't have fire already. It's 100%. See?
Yeah, it's a... You mean it's a jetpack?
That's a language translation thing. It was originally in Japanese, translated to English, translated to Japanese back to English. And, fire becomes jump when you do that.
I thought it was Melmacian.
Ah! So digshake takes a death there in Palace 2. We're still on the hunt for the dude, Helmet Head, and hopefully he doesn't find that glove block room before.
Oh, that would be a total bummer.
There is Palace 2 for Buzz. Not Palace 2, I'm sorry, Palace 5 for Buzz.
He's probably not going to go in there.
No.
Together with that mountain, that's going to be one of your last resorts.
I saw 2 towns there. Did he go to both of them? Was one Darunia, and or is he going to go into the second one now?
I don't know. He's going to go in the second one now.
It is Darunia, though. He does not have the kid. He does
not have the kid.
But he has magic.
He can get upstep.
Yes, he has fairy. He can get upstab. And that's what it'll do.
Meanwhile, people are cheering for digshake in the chat. I'm having a go dig go.
I haven't seen it go Sweden yet, though.
Yeah, are there any BuzzThunder fans in there?
No, no one's a BuzzThunder fan. So Dig finds the key area. He's not going to go waste his time to go get it, or is he? He is going to go get it. Okay. He passed up a key before.
Yeah, if I find a key room, I pick it up usually.
One of the things
when you still have low magic with fairy.
Well, what I was going to say is digshake normally doesn't because he has fairy, but since he was going to up A anyway, he's going to grab the key and bank it and then up A, knowing he didn't have to walk back through the room.
We'll find out very soon what's on the Spectacle Rock.
Yes, he has the boots and he's just going to walk right on over. So, trophy is on Death Mountain. Whether it's under the rock or in the cave, that's yet to be seen. There's our first of the 500-point P-bags on the eastern continent. BuzzThunder will try to collect them all.
Digshake, meanwhile, finding Spectacle Rock, so we'll figure out what's under there.
Buzz also sees Palace 6 on his screen. So with Maze Island, it is the trophy.
And it's a trophy.
So with Maze Island on... with Palace 4 on Maze Island, Buzz just doesn't know where Palace 1 is.
I think he's trying to find Maze Island. He's also looking for the water tile.
Oh, he got the water tile.
Oh, then he's looking for the desert tile.
Yeah.
He didn't find the desert tile yet.
And New Kasuto. And Old Kasuto.
New Kasuto is always a great find if you have Spell and a few magic containers.
Hey, look.
There we go.
The flute was useful. He didn't have to take any caves, and he made short work of...
There we go, New Kasuto.
Digshake up A's. He's back in the starting area.
6 magic containers needed for the Old Kasuto lady.
Mm-hmm. We don't have the spell, so he'll go see if he can get it into this town and go get the item. If not, he's hoping it's either Thunder or Reflect. He also likes Shield. He abuses Shield in Great Palace for survivability. So that's not a loss for him. He just doesn't want to see fire.
No, I'm betting Digshake's gonna see fire. He got Reflect. Digshake's gonna probably turn in a trophy and figure out it is fire. That's my guess. Oh, if that's the case, he's gonna be very disappointed. If it is Thunder, though, he's gonna be very happy.
So Buzz can't find either of the items here. He's going to restore his health and be on the lookout for the hidden town of Kasuto, the desert tile, and again, Maze Island.
The Old Kasuto, this is the hidden town.
I'm sorry, Old Kasuto, yeah, you're right.
Or as I like to call it, Thunder Town.
And Digshake is looking for Rudo. That's one of the differences between these two players right now. Buzz will take the 2 seconds to write down locations of things, like Rudo, southeast of Start. Dig just tries to commit everything to memory. Sometimes it works, other times he'll be searching around for the town, going into every single, every single town he finds, hoping it was Rudo.
500 feedback.
Yes.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I never write anything down and just remember a general direction, and sometimes it just happens I totally forget stuff.
Buzz finds some water. He's going to go north. Normally when you see a water branch out like this, you're going to find Maze Island, and there it is.
And there it is.
See if he looks around for the desert tile first. He'll go into there.
He doesn't have, he does have jump, so he can get up there.
Oh yeah,
and it's a 1-up.
No, it's a P-bag.
And it's P-bag. Yeah. It's the third 500 P-bag.
And there you go. A couple P-bags, and BuzzThunder's at attack 4, and Digshake is on the eastern continent. Did he find Rudo, or did he just give up?
I think he just gave up. I didn't see him.
And he doesn't have jump because he never, well, it's in Nobaru, so. He's yet to find that.
Maze Island. Let's see how long Maze Island is.
It looks a little bad to start, especially if you have the boots. Looks like you might have to take an encounter, maybe 2 encounters on the way to the water. There's one.
Usually those encounters ain't too bad if you can kill those Lizalfos. Most of them are worth pretty much experience and are easy to kill. If they're singled out. If they're in a combination with any other enemy, it can be a problem, but... Wow, that's a double encounter.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. By the time you get to the water, you may have 2 or 3 encounters. Again, Maybe not so much trouble. You have
water tile.
you have downstab, so possibly not too much trouble, but you're taking chip damage.
Did digshake just skip the water tile, or did he already do?
You got it. It's our container. Now, one of the fortunate things for BuzzThunder is he's right by that little river. He's right by Palace 4. He can duck in and up A to get his life and magic back at any time. And navigate around the encounters to look for the items.
I was just thinking, what palace could that be? But it's tournament seed, so it's definitely Palace 4. I really gotta remember that if I race tomorrow.
Well, I mean, you'd be on the mindset of walking into all of them and checking them anyway. So, you'd find out very quick what everything is.
That's true, but that also involves looking for them. I mean, now I basically know where 4 is. There we go, first item on Maze Island. And it's a heart container. I think he's pretty happy about that. He's got a decent amount of heart containers now for Grand Palace, so... Should he find any more important items, he can start skipping items in palaces.
The upstab person asks digshake, "Are you Santa Claus?" And digshake gets upstab. That's my favorite.
He did come down a chimney.
That's my favorite community hint, by the way.
Yeah, well, he did go down a chimney.
Yeah,
so.
And he has the kid because he extracted the kid from the boulder block magic container. So we're going to see what this you called fire, I believe, if I remember right, or fire from Rudo.
Yeah, I got fire. I got fire from Rudo, yes. So.
Yeah, let's call it.
This is either Reflect or Thunder. There's a possibility.
Reflects
that
in
they're
New
both
Kasuto.
required. So if this is Thunder,
Shield.
And Shield. And there's the second item for BuzzThunder. Little suspense. It's gonna be
probably the Water of Life.
It's the Water of Life. There's still a possibility Thunder is in White Town, as I like to call it.
All these spell items look like they're very easy to get, though. So, oops.
Yeah, that's true.
Was medicine. Okay, there we go.
What's he doing? Is he thinking about up and A-ing, or is he gonna get one level and up and A then?
Who's that, Buzz?
He's actually going into 4.
He's got Reflect. 78.
Yeah.
He can cast it.
He can cast it. Problem is, can he get to Kirok? He also has to cast Fairy a few times, and he can't. He's blocked.
No keys. Fairy's very costly. It's almost all your MP. He's going to at least go through the first one. Well, he can go through the first one.
I would at least farmed a little bit of that Iron Knuckle there to see if he could get a jar. He had 400 plus experience.
Could be, but that wouldn't have given him attack 5, and that would have messed him up probably later on by taking whatever it was, Magic 4, Life 5.
Yeah, but still, he could have gotten a magic jar as well. Then his magic would have been cool.
Oh yeah, well there you go. Sorry, that's what you meant.
I mean, he could have taken a level and saved up experience.
He's going to take a Death Abuse here to cast Fairy for a second time to go through, or at least Death Abuse to cast Jump in the next room over and grab that key. That's probably going to be more cost efficient for him.
He's going to be in a lot of trouble if he has to cast Fairy twice. Because he can't cast Fairy now, so...
Yeah. He's really banking on Glove here. Digshake is P-Bag shopping right now and exploring at the same time. So he went into those 2 towns, did he not? I guess he did.
I think so, yes.
Well, he was definitely in Darunia.
He also cannot get the item yet.
Nope. Darunia was shield. I missed what. Now BuzzThunder faces another key block.
This is disastrous. Either he has to kill that one or die again. And if he dies again, he
there's
have any life left.
There's an elevator right there. He can go, or the other way around, whichever he didn't come from. So there's another path for him to take. There's a key in this room if he can get to it.
If there's not a stealth post blocking it or an Iron Knuckle.
And there is shield for Digshake. I had shield marked on the wrong side. Sorry, guys.
Digshake also has shield, I guess.
Yeah, he just got it now.
Isn't that Reflect?
Oh, Reflect. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I think Digshake is the only one who has shield.
Yeah, I thought... When I look really quick and I see it mentions the shield in the text, I always go, oh, it's shield.
Alright, we can go to another ride. Let's see if it's Kirok or the item.
Did Digshake get jump?
Is he gonna cast jump or is he gonna gamble? He makes it
Yeah, it's not
without
that
jump.
hard. Did Digshake get jump?
I don't think so.
Because the two towns were right there. Wasn't that Darunia and Nubaru?
Yeah, I don't
Right
know.
before
Maybe we'll
right
find out
before
when
the
he
River
plays.
Devil.
Ooh, and it's a dead end.
He's-
He's going there for the key though.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
listen.
something you don't see very often.
No, but two things are happening here. One, he doesn't have a key, and he's been starved for keys right now. And two, he lost to Yunus, largely in part, or didn't have a chance to beat Yunus, largely in part because he was key blocked late in the game. So he's going to probably take every opportunity to get it.
Yeah, I usually skip those rooms too. I also recently found out that in the drop rooms in Palace 6, there are also 2 keys I can grab. I
Yes.
did not know that as
On the
well.
left-hand side, because all P-bags turn to keys, and those are P-bags in the vanilla version of the game.
Did you realize, by the way, that in our last race, the extra keys feature was turned off?
Yes, I did.
I didn't.
I hated it.
Thankfully, ferry was cheap. Oh wow, look at that. Boots are required for Maze Island.
Yes, but they were gifted the boots very early on. Normally you'll find situations like that where if you find yourself really boot blocked later on in the game, well, you already have the boots because they gave it to you to start. It's one of the ways that the randomizer makes it so that seeds are completable and stuff like that.
Ooh,
And
there's a death we did not want to take.
no, he is wamboozled in Palace Forest, he would say. So, being that there is a boot block, it doesn't surprise me that they already have the boots. There are some times where you can get a little bit trolly, needing to search for the boots, but most of the time, like, if you find a situation where something important like Maze Island is boot blocked, you probably already had the boots to begin with.
Well, I had a situation where the boots were deep in 5, and I found everything else. And just to get to Palace 6, I needed the boots, so that,
Yes. Well, stuff,
that's
yeah.
the possibility.
It is,
and that can basically
obviously,
troll you.
yeah.
It's not too often, but if it happens, it hurts.
Yeah, more than that, I'm disappointed for the fact that I'm finding something that's boot blocked, and I have the boots, and then all the other runners in the race probably had them already anyway. So,
Yeah.
Dig is now looking for the items. This is the first of the items, and this was the heart container, I
This
believe.
was a heart container.
No, this was the medicine, because this was the,
the
the delay.
We still don't know what is in Martintown.
No, we don't, and Buzz is going to drop there, because he jumped over last time. He can go right here.
Is it gonna be Kirok or is it gonna be the item?
It could be a key block, too.
I think he has a key by now.
He might have went that way already.
Yeah, he figured out he went there already. He got the key from there last time. And this is either the item or Kirok, I think. Or is there one more dead end?
There were 3 total key blocks.
And it's
But-
the item.
Yeah.
Guarded by a few nasty enemies in combination. A jumping Stelphos and one of those, I don't know what to call them, just annoying enemies.
Doom knockers.
Yeah, they keep knocking you over. I hate those guys, especially if they're in a 2-tile room. And
His
it's a magic
search,
container.
yeah, his search was not
On the
good.
bright side, Diggshake's probably gonna do the same thing since he does not have the glove.
I don't know if Digshake's even going to go into 4.
If he has Reflect, he will probably go into 4. 4 ain't that big, so...
Well, there's still the key issue.
Yeah, but I think Digshake
He
will
does
gamble
have
with
fairy, but
as well.
yeah, we'll see. He isn't going
Yeah,
into 4.
see, there you go.
It's a little bit different than the way I've seen Digshake play this game, but with the possibility of the glove being at 4, and you know it's not in 1 or 2, and you know it's not in the water tile, well, then it's just Desert, New Casino, or 4, or Death Mountain Hammer Cave at this point. So
There's still the option that the trophy leads to spell, and spell leads to an extra magic container. That magic container leads to the glove.
well, there are 6 available out of the 8. There are 2 out of the 4 available magic containers that are not blocked by that path. As you can see, BuzzThunder has enough now.
Gonna find it.
Yeah.
Digshake's taking a death there, not looking too happy about it.
Yeah. Glove not in 2. It's always in 5. That's what I say.
Oh yeah, that's definitely something that the tournament races patent on.
So Buzz is going through this room yet again. Not really knowing where to go. He's going to leave and not go the other side. We've seen 5 and 6. We've seen all palaces. All palaces and all towns except for the old town of Kasuto. The old
He's gonna make the jump. Yes, he is.
Yeah, I see a lot of people just making that jump without casting jump nowadays. In either 100% all keys or the randomizer.
Yeah. I haven't seen anybody jump on there from the bottom though, without jump.
No. I've seen a couple seeds confuse people where you're coming in from the right and you need to cast fairy to go back to the left to get where you need to go.
Yeah.
And people think it's an unbeatable seed, or it just takes them so long before they figure it out. Buzz hits a
dead end.
Yeah, dead end, but he's gonna grab the key.
Yes, he is.
He doesn't have the glove though. He's gonna realize that soon.
After a step or two.
Yeah, and I was also under the mindset that
Yeah, me too.
like you see the room, you're just like, all right, it's a key, and then you get to the key part, and it's
I
like,
get it, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, okay, I can't get it.
I tell you, Dig's making quick work of this palace, though.
He's gonna find the item as well now. Ooh, is he gonna take a death here? No, he's probably not. Gonna take this quiet. Oh!
Here's 1 life left. It's no big deal. He might up A after the magic container anyway, but
Yeah.
no, probably not, because 1 room away is another fall. So it's probably going to take him a long
that's
time to
true.
get back there.
He-
Yeah.
He doesn't have keys and he can't cast fairy, so
Well, he
but
gets the
he's
refill.
getting a few magic back.
Yeah. As we can see, Buzz gets in another room where he's going to need to cast fairy to get through the door.
He finds a room that can be quite tricky if you mix large and small enemies, and he finds Karok. And he can't kill it because he doesn't have life and magic.
Right, but he has that knowledge now of knowing which way to go, so he'll be a little bit. The one thing you have to you have to be mindful of how many doors you have to cast fairy to go through, how many death abuses you have to take to get there. Hopefully, he runs into a situation where after ferrying through that door, he can take a death abuse and then therefore cast reflect on his next life.
So, what palaces are we still missing the item from?
We're missing the items from 3, 5, and 6, of which only the glove can only be in 5. And then we also have the desert tile, both items in New Kasuto, and the hammer cave in Death Mountain.
So the hammer cave in Death Mountain. What? Oh yeah, nobody
Hammer
found
cave,
that one.
yeah, hammer cave,
Yeah, the
not
hammer
that.
cave.
Right. Yeah.
So that's a 25% chance.
Yeah, because all the spell items
No,
have been
20,
found.
20. There's still five options.
Yeah, 5 options.
So chat, place your bets. Where's the glove gonna be?
Show us the middle finger if you think it's going to be in Palace 5.
So far, no middle fingers yet.
It's a little bit of a delay. Daclor will probably give us one. Oh, digshake is finding the best possible room. He's got a little sliver of help, so he's not technically Zombie Link. There's a little bit of red there. Now he has no red, and both of them simultaneous deaths.
They are in sync, yeah.
Yeah, they're in sync with their file name as well too.
There's the middle finger. Well, sort of, I guess. Dark Lord giving a middle finger.
I think it's you got to do it with M's
Middle
and
fingers, so we got 3-4 middle fingers now. JBT was the first.
I think that's the preferred way to do the middle finger. I'm not sure though.
Link thinks Death Mountain. That should be interesting if that's the case.
And we're going to take a death here. Buzz has one life to spare.
Enough life, so. So Larry, what's your opinion? Are you also going to give the middle finger, or?
Oh, I did already. I showed people how to properly give the middle finger.
I am thinking maybe Death Mountain. Yeah.
It'd be fun, Death Mountain, because we'll see at when the light bulb goes off in the runner's head when they You know, are they
Yeah.
going to find all the other stuff first and then be like, all right, process elimination, Death Mountain, or take a chance,
We know
Death
we
Mountain?
don't need the hammer to get it. We know we don't need the hammer. So.
No, but Buzz doesn't know that yet because Buzz still has not explored Spectacle Rock or Magic Container. We're talking about 20% chance, but that's 20% chance on stuff we know.
Yeah. That's
Not
true.
the stuff the runners knows. Buzz also does not know what's in 1 or what's in 2.
Digshake also finding T-Rock.
So Buzz is at a great disadvantage here as he places the gem in 4 because Buzz doesn't know what's in 1, what's in 2, what's in Spectacle Rock, or what's in Magic Container Cave. He's got a 10% chance, if not less, more, maybe 12.5%.
Well, there's still a possibility that we might find it on the desert location.
Oh yeah. Normally when we
And
talk about these scenarios, Vanki, on stream, on the restream, we're still explaining all the various possibilities while one runner just walks into one tile and gets the item. So.
And if that's the case, he's totally back in this because he doesn't need to explore the other palaces which Digshake has.
Yeah. He might.
He can just go straight for the boss.
He could. And if he wants to gain the edge at that point, he shouldn't go for the items. He should just go right in every palace he can.
Yeah. We should see if he goes back to New Kasudo now. He has 6 magic containers. So.
Yeah.
And Digshake is gonna deliver the medicine.
Okay, so we'll find out what one of these spells are. He also has the trophy, mind you. And look, Buzz
true.
doesn't
We
go
still
south. New Kasudo is south. He could at least gotten the item there, but he opts not to do it. He's going to explore this area, the Desert of Fun.
You once called it some kind of figure. I can't remember.
I cleaned
what
it up a
kind of-
little bit. I guess you can tell.
Yeah. Some sort of pleasure bet or other words. Digshake finds fire. So the medicine gives fire.
Yeah, not what he wanted to see there. He needs thunder.
So what are the possibilities for thunder?
Thunder possibilities are trophy in Rudo or Thundertown, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about it.
I don't know if Buzz reset his lives. We'll figure out as soon as he dies.
I mean, he always, yeah, it's a possibility. I've seen him accidentally do that before.
Looks pretty useless what he did. Yeah, he ups an A out of there.
Yeah, because now he gave a little bit of a search for the desert tile in Thundertown, I believe. Now he's going to go to the boulder, which is Magic Container Cave, and he knows where Spectacle Rock is. So there's things he can do now.
By the looks of it, JBT still remembers how you called it.
Yeah, no, that's not exactly what I said. I think it is, but... Buzz has the medicine.
Oh, we're gonna find out what spell lies behind Martintown.
It's either thunder or the spell.
Spell. Oh, it's thunder, so we know that a trophy is required.
Yep, and the hammer.
I see a little sign of relief in Digshake's face, knowing that, oh, you went to Death Mountain to get the trophy.
Buzz does not have the hammer. The hammer is in Palace 1, so I stand corrected. He can't go to all those things yet.
So
And he never
the hammer to get the trophy.
And he never found Palace 1.
Yeah, we could say that Digshake is in a pretty comfortable lead right now, knowing what we know.
Yeah, it still relies on who's getting that glove first, and what is the other person doing in that time before they get it. Buzz is going to go into 2. We know 2 is beatable without the glove. Is it? No, we had to up A. No, we had to up A before Helmet Head. We know we can get the item, though. But the item is the candle bag. Digshake's going to go back north in the Eastern Continent now. And pop into New Kasudo because he has the 6 magic containers, and we'll see what it is. is another magic container, like always. So there goes one possibility for being the glove. Buzz is going to find the candle bag, and just like Digshake, he can't pick it up because he is in fairy form. Dig is now going to probably duck into caves here. Try to find his way over to Thundertown? No, he doesn't need to even be in Thundertown. Thundertown is this... Well, no, actually, he possibly does need to be in Thundertown because that is the spell. That could be the glove.
That's true.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, my dog was being a little bit annoying, so I had to correct her.
I heard the little bit of a click for the mute, so I made sure you were still in the channel, and then I just started talking a lot.
Don't worry. I'm not much of a talker, just...
So there's Buzz finding one of the key blocked areas. He'll make his way back to another spot where he can go right, but he's also going to find a key block there. A dead end with a key, I should say, in that area as well.
So, what did I miss?
You didn't miss too much. You were around for Thunder, and Digshake cashed in the 6 magic containers for another magic container. And now he's starting. Yeah, now he's starting to take caves because he's probably looking for Thundertown, because that's guaranteed to be the spell.
I am not much of a Zelda 2 all keys runner, but isn't the magic container lady required to get the last magic container in?
Yeah, you need 7 magic containers to get the last magic container. So we're gonna go through the fun desert. We're gonna go
the Valley of Pleasure.
Valley of Pleasure. Wow. Okay. Someone's stealing that on the adult stream later on tonight.
So middle finger glove is almost 100%.
Almost 100%. Well, I guess. I mean, 5 desert tile, hammer, cave. I mean, we're still at 25%, so we're not at 100%. We've only eliminated one possibility.
Spell times 6. Yeah. Sort of.
And he's going to go through. Buzz went this way too, and then up 8 eventually.
Digshake's going to go through because he sees it's a connector cave.
Yeah, it's
probably faster to go through the cave than backtrack.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, the connector cave could lead him to Thundertown for all he knows. I think we know it doesn't, because I think at the other side of this, BuzzThunder up 8 to go back to the Western Continent.
He up 8 before this gate, so we're going to figure out what's behind it. Yes,
okay.
He did. And we are where we have already been.
I think beyond this room for BuzzThunder is going to be the dead end with the key.
This is something that Digshake does very often, exploring those caves. I don't see many runners do that if they can avoid them.
Well, I mean, here's the situation, and this is what I picked up on watching Digshake run races and try to improve my game, is you can spend all the time in the world on the overworld looking for something that doesn't exist that you can't possibly get to, or you can just go into a cave and see where it comes out the other side.
Yeah, that's true. When I see a lot of caves close together, I do it.
He does get wamboozled, though, in the Eastern Continent and has to start back over at North Castle.
That's unfortunate.
He was not happy about that. He gave a little bit of an eye roll.
Yeah. If we probably had a sound on, we'd probably go to hear them. Sheesh! But he's fast to get back there, though, so...
You know, the one thing I didn't recognize it, but I did see Digshake up A. I don't know if he's been this far into the palace, but he might have known the combinations of rooms left in his mind to know that Helmet Head had to be beyond the key block room, but probably not because BuzzThunder's there right now. So he did up A to get out, but he wasn't necessarily glove blocked, as we see.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing Digshake probably really knows best. The dungeon layouts and the rooms that are in the dungeon. I know the palace from 1, 2, and 3, but and 4. But don't ask me about 5 or 6. 6 a little bit, because you have to remember how many drops there are and how many dead ends on those drops. So, but 5, yeah, 5 is just basically one hellhole. I just try to avoid always.
Yeah, he up-A'd really quickly on the premise of that he was probably glove blocked. And he didn't want to walk back to where he was and waste that time to find that out, so... Excuse me, digshake just got out of there.
Paused the game, so he's probably making notes.
Yeah, a little note making, a little yelling at the cat, either one. 200 point... Wow.
Wow, that's nice.
That is a farm spot if I've ever seen one in this game. I would
grind there all day if we had a 0 gem season.
Yeah, 600 XP right there. He's not going to worry about it.
Yeah, there's no need to worry about it by now. Wow, here we go. He doesn't have the hammer, and he's gonna figure out in Death Mountain what's there.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's looking for the hammer. He's looking for the glove. He's looking for the magic key. Not directly, but
he's going out again. He up an 8, realizing that it probably is a waste of time without the hammer. I don't know.
Yeah, we had the cross on the desert tile, by the way. I missed that. Who picked that up?
And I am guessing BuzzThunder, I don't know.
Well, they're both on the Western continent, so I must have missed it a while back.
Yeah. So, who picked it up? Crosses on the desert tile, says Data.
Yeah.
My guess it was Buzz, because digshake went through a cave and gamed over, so...
It might have been digshake, and we might have been looking at Buzz in Palace 2. Dig picked it up? Okay, thank you.
It was Diggo.
So, there goes a possibility of the cross. Totally missed that. Again, that desert tile is so quick. You're in, you jump, you get the item, you're out the other side.
Yeah.
So it's easy to miss that one, whereas the water tile, you gotta slosh through the water for a while and then eventually get it there. You got it before Old Casino? Okay.
We gotta make digshake make those tile 20 rooms big so we can keep up with this restream.
Yeah. And he was in Old Casino. I totally missed it. I even missed Old Casino because he has the spell. And we're going to find out what is behind there. If it's not here, it's either in 5 or the Hammer Cave. So.
digshake suddenly decided to drop a few frames.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, that's probably his hex being enabled, because,
right.
You know, digshake.
The command for make a glove appear is very CPU heavy.
Yeah,
hopefully we can see the item.
He just hacked the code of the game and, like, edited and... figured that we probably missed the tile it was on, so...
And it was the glove. So now Dig is on. Now Dig's fast tracking. He's going to go back into 2. He's going to go into 3. He's going to do all the palaces and doesn't care about anything else in the world.
Oh, it was the glove. I actually didn't see.
It was the glove, yes.
Drop frames. Okay.
So he's going to... Buzz finds Palace 1. Dig re-enters Palace 2. Dig has the knowledge of knowing where... in Palace 2 if he remembers not to go.
Yeah, that's true. So it's still anybody's guess, because if he gets the hammer here, he knows how to get to Monocle Rock or Spectacle Rock, so... It's still anybody's game, I guess.
Well, I mean, Dig has everything he needs. He's going. Buzz still needs to find stuff. And doesn't...
he still needs to find the glove, though, but he can get it.
He can get it. He's got to not be in this area looking for it, though. You know what I mean? He's got to...
Yeah.
Again, the time between... Dig getting the glove and all the stuff Buzz does before he gets the glove dictates who's winning this race. And right now, Dig's just going to go on a fast track through palaces, go right whenever he can, just get to the boss. We don't care about anything else. We don't care about leveling. We don't care about items. We don't care about exploring.
I guess the only upset can still be Palace 5.
Yeah, cool. Kulain also mentions that he still needs the hammer to get the trophy as well, to get the thunder spell. So there's a lot of stuff Buzz needs to do that Dig already has.
Yeah.
Buzz up A's in Palace 1. Gets out of there.
Now the question is why?
I don't know. I didn't notice if he got the hammer. I don't think so.
We did. Did he? No, he didn't kill Horsehead either, so I don't see the reason why he's getting out of there.
We have a helmet head fight for...
Or something that looks like a fight.
Oh, we're going to go back into 1. And, yeah, so we didn't actually see the fight, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that Helmet Head was downed in the most respectful and legal ways.
Yeah. He did drop a few frames though, so he might have used a weapon of mass destruction, which causes the internet to be unstable.
So here we go. Buzz is gonna find the hammer here. I wonder if he's gonna. He shouldn't up A. He should just finish the palace, and looks like he's going to.
Digshake probably realizing his internet is a bit messed up because he saves before continuing.
Well, no. If you save before if you save, he probably didn't wait for the XP. He probably didn't take anything. You go into the animation for the crystal, pause, up A, save, and then you can start right at the North Castle, without waiting for the animation, the XP to roll, leaving the palace, and then up Aing to start at the North Castle. It's just, you can save so much time by just up Aing, saving at the gem.
Alright, fair enough. I did not know that.
Yeah. That's a staple, and that's what I was talking about before, when how much time is BuzzThunder going to spend farming after killing bosses? Because you know Dig is going to do stuff like this, even at probably 2 gems, if not 3.
So, I'm getting blamed again.
Dig got attack 5? Okay, so it was just a quick up A then.
I'm getting blamed again by Decklore. That's the second time today, I guess. TG is also being blamed. And Rep as well.
And there is Palace 1 for BuzzThunder. 3 gems apiece, but Glove and Thunder advantage on Digshake.
Yeah, Digshake's doing frame drop %.
Interesting.
We should ask him to start the seed over because people can't follow what he's doing.
So Buzz is probably going to go to the Magic Container Cave here, and then possibly to Death Mountain, or vice versa.
Oh, Pain Train, yeah, that one was actually, it tasted pretty sweet knowing this right now. It is, yeah, I can't help it.
There is Magic Container Cave. He's going to find the Kid. Kid is going to lead to Shield spell, as a reminder. 2 parts of a puzzle BuzzThunder doesn't really need right now.
So why I am looking at BuzzThunder splits and they totally don't make sense to me.
He only had placed 3 gems.
Yeah, but the names he gave them,
oh yeah, I don't. He does things for the sake of pissing people off.
That's why your name probably. And so we have a Rebenach fight.
Yeah, and again, keys are still potentially an issue, but Dig got to Rebenach pretty quick here, so no big deal.
Not happy with Digshake.
No, he was very low health anyway. And Rebenach down. Buzz is now going to make his way over to grab the thing under the rock, which is 1 step closer to what he needs to be at.
Yeah, he's just plowing through everything now. The only thing that can upset him is Palace 5 now. BuzzThunder is actually exploring that mountain. We know he doesn't find anything there that he can need.
I don't know if... He might be looking for Hammer Cave, but at the same time, he might be just looking for a way to the coast, so he can walk around and get the what we know is the trophy in Spectacle Rock. He may have forgotten how to get there. Yeah, that is the inland country of Lesotho. He found.
Yeah, remember that sea that we had when we found San Marino and Liechtenstein and stuff in there?
Yeah, and Vatican City. And it was a lot of them. I ran out of names. There were so many.
He
but
finds the trophy.
There is the trophy.
Is he gonna up and A out of there, or is he gonna find? He still doesn't have the glove, so.
No, he might explore a little bit more to find the glove. At this point, it's hard to tell. On his side, it can be in 2, it can be in 5, it can be in Nukasudo, Desert, the Hammer Cave.
By the looks of it, he's gonna make the. Yeah, we know it's a mistake, but he doesn't. Digshake is going into 5.
Well, the one possibility.
No, is it 5? Is purple 5?
That is 5, yeah. Well, it's randomized the color, but the yeah, this is 5.
Well, let's see. First room to the right. Is it going to be an upset or? Well, it's an.
It was like max headroom lines behind the palace walls. It's kind of driving me a little bit nuts. One scenario here probably won't come into play because Dig has plenty of magic and can cast Fairy multiple times. Key in Hammer Cave and in Digshake finding a lack of keys because he skipped so many earlier.
Yeah,
going forward. He's going to grab this one, though.
Jump, so I don't see that being a huge issue at this point.
Yeah, he's going to grab that one.
Oh, this is a horrible room to be in. I mean, I have managed to kill myself a few times in here by just downstepping enemies and then pressing down too long.
Yes. Or I press a little bit down and right when I jump, and I just throw myself into the lava. Yeah. But this is a maybe not a fairy cast, but a jump cast.
Oh wow, Palace 5 is not gonna be an equalizer.
Nope, as we see Guma's room right now. That's right, he did find Chu's item. It's just not on the tracker because they put Candle on the tracker.
Can't cost life though, so if Guma hits, he potentially dies.
Yeah, he's got 2 lives left though.
Yeah, he's taking the safe strats though. He's gonna finish this quite easy.
Tac 6, it's very hard for me to think that Digshake would die on Guma with 2 lives.
Yeah.
And here is going to be Thunder for BuzzThunder.
Yeah, I'm thinking this at this point, this race is pretty much over. I guess there's nothing that can stop Digshake now. I think.
Well, no, absolutely not after that quick 5, and now he just has 6, while Buzz still has to find the glove. 3, 5, and 6, and
there we go. 6 is right here.
Potentially not find himself in a key magic situation. Yeah, 6 was right by 5.
Yeah. And he's not gonna have one of those grand palaces that we had, so there's no way he's gonna get lost in there.
No, even if he gets lost, he has plenty of time to rectify the situation. Up A. Dig's very good at recognizing loops.
Yeah, that's something I taught myself as well. A few tricks I learned from Yunus, recognizing loops and stuff.
Yeah. It's harder
Usually
to do.
I would just run to Grand Palace, and if I found an elevator, go right, and I was like, oh, I can go right again, and check the elevator. So, I would usually walk around a loop twice to figure out, oh, it's a loop. And now I just check the elevators, knowing that, okay, if I find that, I know I'm in a loop.
So Dig has 1 gem left to place. He's going to take attack 7 with him over to
look at that.
Great Palace.
This is over. He finds Barba.
You were very much ahead of me. And the chat. And there is Barba. Buzz is going to grind for this level. It's not going to take too long. But in the meantime, farming for that level, Digshake is downing Barba. And going to place his 6 gem. He might want to take...
He's actually going to take a few experience. By the looks of it.
Yeah, he's got a situation here where he needs to... He's not going to take 7-5-3 or 7-4-4 into Great Palace. He needs double the amount of XP he has now, now a little less, to...
I don't know. What would you do in his situation, knowing that the Grand Palace is not super huge? And
knowing that Barba was so close to start, I would have jumped over the crystal and just fought the nut knuckle at the start, and then dove back in when I was in an acceptable place instead of running around trying to find XP in the dungeon, because he would have been there and he could have downed at least 2 of them by now.
He also finds the item.
Yeah, but the Rebonek here will give him a decent amount of XP. So
yeah. Maybe he might actually even check for the item, you know, it might be an extra heart container or...
Yeah, well, he's here right now and he doesn't need to bank this key for anything else. Except for maybe going out the door he came through with the fairy.
He's not going to check for the item is.
No, he's going to take this key and use the key on the door he ferried through, so he doesn't have to death abuse or find magic anywhere else.
He can't even death abuse if he does that, and he's just realizing that.
Well, you can death abuse here with the...
Yeah, but if he would have grabbed the item, he had a force up an A if he grabbed the item.
No, he has a key. Rebonek gave him a key.
Yeah, but the key is used to grab the item.
Right, and then he can come back and die on that rope. Or die on the Moa.
Was there a Moa he could die on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right before that key door he opened, there was a rope and there was a Moa in that room.
Yeah, does the Moa drop the fire all the way down and not on the elevated level?
Well, he has up stab, and he has, and there was a rope. There was a rope. He could have just died on the rope. There was a way to death abuse there. He's going to death abuse now, though. He's going to death abuse now to take the...
Yeah, he needs fairy stretch because he doesn't.
Oh, he's got to go. Yeah, he's got to go through that last door. You're right. I'm sorry.
He is. He's going to do what I think he was going to do. Going to go to Grand Palace with life 4, probably.
Yeah, I guess so. He spent a little bit of time to try to get the level again. He should have just jumped over the gem.
He can get a few levels. He can get 2 levels. So life 5 is more than enough for Palace on this tournament seed.
Yeah. So Buzz gets that magic container.
He's going to fight Thunder here. Wait, what town was he in?
This is Reflect. I'm sorry, this is
Shield.
Shield, yeah. I have that backwards.
There we go.
No, he's in
Valley of Death.
I might have missed something on BuzzThunder's side. He was in Kasuto, but he doesn't have the spell, so he got the magic container, and then he got... Well, he already had Reflect from there, so...
He is not using Fairy Feet to skip.
No, he doesn't use Fairy Feet. Just goes through.
Why?
Because if you miss it, then you got to come back in. You got to cast it again. Possibly take a suicide.
It's virtually impossible to miss.
You can miss it. I see people miss it every single time they try to use it.
I hardly ever miss it. Well, that was a close call. We didn't have to evacuate. I heard. Is you said in your chat.
We'll see how this Great Palace treats digshake. We'll go down this elevator and we'll approach. Again, it's a shortened Grand Palace. Thunderbird is required. Dark Link has to be at it past Thunderbird, and you have to be mindful of dropping after Thunderbird, bringing you back before Thunderbird. So,
how many drops are there?
I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe 4.
I think there are more. You've got the destructible bridge. You've got 2 of one of these rooms he's in now. But that's 2. And
well, you're way ahead of me. Hold on, you're way ahead of us. So, as to avoid spoilers, count to 3 before you make a comment, just to not have chat hear you say it before they say it. There's 2 of those rooms he was in. Yes, you're right. There's one of the rooms, the drop in the middle and the breakaway bridge room. And then there's the, the room that has the top floor, the bottom floor. There's the ones you break the blocks there.
1, 2, 3, and digshake finds a dead end.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm ahead of because we started multi-twitch at the same time.
Maybe hit because digshake's buffering. You probably got his stream back quicker than I did on mine. Yeah, but the chat's seeing mine, so.
Yeah, that's true. So there's annoying red chicken in digshake's way. He just runs past it. I still have to count to 3, right? God, it's gonna be no. Can't you just refresh?
Well, then everybody doesn't see anything that happens. I don't want to interrupt their viewing for our convenience.
And there's a blue chicken knight waiting for digshake.
There's an option to go up or right here. This is the only option he has of choice right now, as the other option was a dead end. It is a dead end, so now we're going to go up. So that takes that option out of play. So there's only one way to go after you explore these other dead ends.
So far, it's pretty linear. Things do hurt digshake a little bit though with life 5.
Yeah, he's at an advantage though of.
He's trying to conserve his magic.
Game overs won't hurt him.
Thunderbird and still no crossroads. It's really linear.
He gets into the Thunder Room down here. He's going to go right, the only option.
And it's a room that can pretty much troll you.
It's one of the few. BuzzThunder calls this the fun room. This looks like the easier version of it, where there's just one small enemy in the front part and a larger enemy in the back part, which is the.
There's finally a crossroad.
Yes. Can you
takes are right.
Can you refresh for us, just to see if that helps?
I can refresh, but then I'm probably even further ahead.
That is still a possibility. BuzzThunder
Right,
does
so
pick.
I refreshed my streams now, and oh, Digshake's fighting Darklink. Nah, just kidding.
Well, here's the other of the drop rooms. BuzzThunder finds the cross, and he's going to find the
And
spell.
Digshake drops down now, and that's my.
Yeah, he okay. This is the other of the drop rooms, but we're on the upper floor. This is the upper decker room.
I'm just gonna wait for you to make the comment and then book into it.
Or I can tell you I'm at 110. You can pause it until when you're at 115, and I can tell you when I'm at 115, and you can unpause it.
I am, but he's losing a lot of frames, so I just skipped 150.
All right, I am. I don't know where I'm at. Oh well.
I'm at 120.
You're at 120. Okay, I'm at 110.
You're kidding me, right?
No, I'm not. I'm at 110.
All right, I'm gonna pause at 130.
Okay, and I'll tell you when I'm at 130. Look at that teamwork. Let's see me and Ness Martin do that.
You know this is probably not gonna work, right? As soon as I start it, it's gonna go where it just is. It's not gonna continue from 130.
Yeah, that's probably a possibility. Well, you're pausing.
Yep.
Well, you're pausing. Wait, you're pausing from
150, so they don't help.
All right.
All right, I'm just gonna hook into you. You're gonna do the chatting, and I'm just gonna hook in because
All right.
I know we Europeans have better internet. We don't blame you.
So, Digshake finds another of the honeycomb rooms. He's just going honeycomb room after honeycomb room. This is a chicken in the middle, orange knight, so it's easy to take care of.
There's still the possibility he took a wrong turn because there was 2 left he could have taken.
I have one on my map. But this...
There was one where he went right, normal elevator room, and one with the Fairy of Shame.
I didn't even see the Fairy of Shame room on my screen.
But I think he's going the right way. I mean, there's a lot of going. Possibility of needing to go left is very small at this point.
Through that whole pausing, unpausing, I missed the fairy room. I'm gonna put it right
Maybe
there.
he took a loop now. We shall see. Oh, I think Digshake just took a loop. Nope, he didn't. It's a new fun room, and the fun. He made a Highlander.
That is the harder of the fun rooms, with the heads coming at you. Sometimes, if you come from the other direction, you'll get the flying heads and some boulders, bullets, whatever you want to call them. Yeah.
Imagine this room with mixed large and smalls and having chickens also jump at you.
Yeah, Buzz got the glove because he got the spell in Old Kasuto as we were talking.
And here we go. There's one other drop. Let's see what Digshake does. He probably skips a drop.
He hates this room, by the way. This is the room that knocked him into the loser bracket. So he's going to check right first. If there's a path to take right, he's going to take it. Because remember, Digshake's one of the better players to count rooms he can drop in. But as I say that, he does find a dead end. He counts the rooms you can drop into.
Yeah.
And if there's a lot of them, he probably won't take the drop. He'll go a different path. But I always like to find this room with the blocks on the left side.
Oh, here we go.
There we go, Thunderbird.
And considering the rooms he has already been in, my guess is that Darklink is right behind him.
Right behind him or a room after? Fine. Yeah.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of elevators. We've seen a lot of going right. There's very few possibilities. There's still the ferry room, though, where you need ferry to get over. So.
Those normally get taken away in a short and great palace. There's 2 of them.
I really don't know which rooms have been taken out.
There's 2 of those rooms where a ferry is required to get through.
Wow, that was a clean Thunderbird fight.
Depending on which direction you come from.
And I guess I should have bet on it.
Yeah, there was a lot of rooms left unexplored, and we've seen a lot of rooms. So here is Darklink at 113. Digshake's just going to stand and stab for days and keep his eye on IRC and hope that the done doesn't happen. Not yet.
Look at that smile on his face.
And Digshake beats Darklink and wins the race. So Digshake will be moving on.
It will be Two-Face, I believe. No one. He's got to wait for the bracket I am in, I guess.
Yeah, because I think this was the final 4 of the bonus bracket.
He's gonna carry on. No, he's gonna face Amazing Amphiras in the next round.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Double A got knocked down to the bracket. Excuse me. Yes. So we have a rubberneck fight on BuzzThunder side. Digshake will be joining us momentarily. I've sent the telegraph over to his office.
You should probably also send a carrier pigeon.
I should. He might have a pager. I can beep him. I'm just going to put 143 after it. See what he does. He might be peeking in on BuzzThunder to see if see where he's at.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Digshake.
I think that's Digshake.
Congratulations, sir.
Hey, thanks.
Good game. You want to speak about the seed?
It was pretty straightforward, except for that pesky glove. When I was getting down to that point where there were many options left for the glove, it could have been in like Death Mountain or P5 or Spelltown, and I was thinking, like, man, if I went to Spelltown and Buzz decided to go to Death Mountain instead, and the glove was there, then this is GG. But
yeah, I kept an eye on your stream, and you were sheeshing a few times, and like, oh god, if BuzzThunder does it, your face, yeah, basically spoke a lot of parts. It was pretty fun to see. I bet you were pretty excited when you saw that Thunder was being with trophy blocked. So.
Yeah, although I lost Jumptown for a second there. I kind of forgot where it was. But...
Yeah, you gave up trying to find it. You went back over to the east, and then the next time you came back over to west, you looked for it again. That and using the ferry to find the candle bag in Palace 2. Those are like really the only two blunders in the seed for you. Really, if you even want to consider them that, because they weren't...
No, Candlebag didn't bother me. The biggest mistake I made in the seed was taking Magic 4 in Palace 6. That was the biggest mistake I made in this.
And BuzzThunder decides to forfeit. Welcome, Buzz.
Hey, Buzz.
Hi there. I just kind of wanted to listen to what you had to say first.
It's all good stuff. Dig, repeat everything you just said.
Sorry, don't have to. I was in late.
Well, your face kind of looked disappointed when you found the feedback, Digshake.
I mean, I would have rather found something that wasn't a feedback. But
my comment about that was sarcastic. You totally missed it, but it's all right. Because both of you guys did it. Both of you guys didn't have a key, and you ferried in. Both of them, you just... Of course you use ferry, and you can't even pick up an item that might help you later on in the game, like the heart container. It's got to be the candle bag, which you can't pick up. So it's just a game giving you the business. So Buzz, take us through your side of things here.
I did pretty much everything wrong. I completely walked past Palace 1. That slowed me down a little bit, but I had a rough time doing 4 first, and I took pretty much every possible item that you could find except for the glove. It took me forever to find the glove.
I mean, I was pretty much in the same boat. The only places I had left were Death Mountain and Palace 5. So, and I was not excited about getting either of those items.
Yeah, I was focusing mainly on Overworld, because the only thing I didn't find was the Hammer Cave spot in Death Mountain. But I was when I finally got the glove, I was like, oh, maybe there's a chance that maybe there's a chance that it took him as long to get the glove as it did to me. And then right when I'm finishing up my 4th gem, you're finished. So I'm like, oh, okay.
It did take him like basically as long as to find the glove as you, but he found the hammer quicker. So he knew where not to go at that time of panic of where the hell is the glove. Like, his options were smaller, but he explored more because he had an early hammer, since hammer was in Palace 1, and you didn't find it until very late. I think that was the last palace you even found.
Yeah, it definitely was, and it's right there too. So it must have been like 1 or 2 frames to the right, because I was just staying out of that giant swamp, and since I saw both sides of it, I thought there wasn't anything in there.
Yeah, as soon as Digshake found the hammer, he just plowed ahead. Until that, it was pretty straightforward, and everybody was going in head to head. But when he found the hammer and trophy, thunder, glove, yeah, it was basically. And with Palace 5 being very short and Palace 6 being very short, there was absolutely no chance you were going to get it
Yeah,
up
they were
anymore.
both really short.
Even
6
6?
caught me off guard there, yeah.
Yeah, even 6.
Hey,
I took Magic 4 because I thought, I'd be able to get up to that level, and then Barbara was right there.
Yeah.
So, Dig,
I wish I get a Palace 5 like that tomorrow.
what were you doing in 6? Once you beat Barbara and you went back and you were looking for more XP, I guess, because you just said you took Magic 4
Yeah.
instead. What was the choice of going that way and taking that route than just jumping over to Gem and hitting a knuckle on the statue since it was so quick?
I hate grinding in
Right.
general, so my grinding strats are usually just get it over with because I hate it so much.
Right.
So I wasn't really thinking about stuff like that. And you see, eventually I just bailed on grinding anyway. It's like, screw it, let's just go with Life 5.
Yeah, you didn't get one. You didn't get the level you wanted, and you didn't get the item because you used the key to get back because you didn't have fairy to get back to.
That was a
You had to die anyway to cast fairy to go through the the door for the
Yeah.
It
gem.
was kind of a nasty GP too, honestly. That was also making me nervous. Like
Really?
that was a long Great Palace for these settings, I think.
And I was just about to say, well, usually Life 5 is a pretty safe choice to get into a shortened Grand Palace since the enemies are mixed and you can usually get by quite easy. There was maybe one room that bothered you. I think it also knocked you into the lava ones, the one with the flying heads. And
Oh yeah, the fun room.
yeah, that was the only room that gave you a lot of trouble. The rest was just annoying bubbles and nothing big.
It was just long for a short Great Palace.
Yeah.
It was long.
Yeah.
It certainly
Thank-
was, and with that win, you're going to go on to play double A.
Awesome.
Amazing Ampharos in the next round of the bonus bracket, and unfortunately, BuzzThunder gets wamboozled. He'll be on the rail with us, and
So,
and
What
Yeah,
are your
congrats
thoughts?
though, Buzz. You made a real deep run, man. You did a great job.
Thanks, digshake. Yeah. I definitely did better than I expected. But yeah, getting knocked out by Unos and you, I think is, I think that's that seems okay to me.
well, you got knocked out by one of the best players and your arch enemy, so that's
Well, yeah. Actually, I think digshake's cool. I don't have to pretend to hate him anymore. That was all for this race.
Oh, you guys really don't hate each other?
The
I don't-
rivalry's over now, just like that.
What happened? I
Well,
have no
all right,
reason to play
all
this
right.
game anymore.
All right, never mind. We can go back to that. Yeah.
Are you guys gonna do hello, Dick Shake? Hello, Buzz? Like, you can-
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
so
that's
Digshake,
not
what
bad.
are your thoughts about your upcoming match against AA?
My biggest thoughts about the upcoming match are I hope we can play some master flags. That's my big.
I don't think that's going to be a problem since AA likes doing master flags and weird stuff like I do.
So AA is a great runner. He's beaten me a few times. Should be a good race. I'm looking
I
forward
think
to it.
everybody is getting very close together now, and anyone can beat anyone in the last few races.
Yeah, especially with the master flags. We saw the last race AA had with Error, where the lead was just going back and
there's
forth.
some pretty crazy shit going on. I mean, Larry beat me on weird flags, and I've beaten Larry on weird flags, and Yunus on weird flags, so anything can happen.
He sniped Unos before. It was quite special.
And yeah, especially we did some weird flags, and there was like 3 people finishing in 1 minute from each other, even near. And that's one of my possible opponents if I beat Ian tomorrow. So that's kind of scary.
Yeah,
You really
Nirm's
did a
good.
great job.
Whoever wins your match, Nirm is good. He's going to put up a good race.
Should be interesting. But everybody can put up a good race at this
I
point.
think I'm restreaming that one. Yeah, I am. So that'll be
Yeah.
fun.
And Nirm is right now ranked number 14, and I am number 8. AA is 5, you are 1, Yunus is 2, Error is 3, so it's gonna be a few great races.
So, Larry, did you get punked by Digshake?
We
this
didn't
race?
didn't find the setup, so I'll have to say that for another
okay.
time.
So, you guys set something up specifically for me. I would have missed it anyway. I missed everything else.
I did, but it didn't happen in this race. So
Oh well. Maybe next
Next
time.
time.
Yeah, next time. We'll save it.
So, is there going to be another race tonight? I don't think so.
No,
because
tomorrow it's you versus Enchantress, and then that's it on the schedule. I just posted all the links. Follow the runners.
Unis and Jacquemus should be racing soon, but knowing them, they'll probably just announce it like an hour beforehand.
Yeah, that's going to be the other thing. If I shoot advance past Eon and Nurm, I'm going to be racing Jackimus or Yuna, so that should also be very interesting to see anyone actually racing one of those two.
Yep.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Thanks for the race, guys. Thanks for letting us call the action. Vanki, thanks for joining me, and good luck to everybody, especially you, Vanki, tomorrow afternoon for your race.
Yeah, thank you. So, anybody want to race?
Maybe. I need a little break, but...
Shots
maybe
fired.
I gotta go walk my dog. I mean, if you're up for some weird flags, I mean, I like doing weird flags.
I kind of was thinking now I can start focusing on weird flags just because I've been kept playing tournament because I wanted to advance in this.
So
this
there's no
here, but now
problem
it's
doing
all-
funky flags, I guess. So anybody in chat who wants to join, by the way, digshake, if you're joining, stay here on Discord. It's fun having a community race. We're not using any spoilers or whatsoever. It's just fun having everybody on Discord.
We use clean language though on Discord.
Yeah, unless Martin is here. 'Cause
No
then
cursing.
We gotta have a F this game timer.
I think Digshake muted you because he doesn't want to talk to you anymore. But I'm sorry, there he is.
Bumpy's still here?
Yeah.
Bumpy's still here?
All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for joining us, and good luck to you, Digshake. Good luck in your future endeavors, Buzz, and good luck to you tomorrow, Vanki. I will see you guys next time. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks,
Kulane, are you joining, by the way? Digshake's already left. He's like, oh no, I'm not gonna stay here.